In the 1960s, scientists believed they had mapped out how the brain works. They were wrong. Today, neuroscientists are discovering how to unlock the brain's secrets, and it's happening much faster than you think. And these discoveries could change our lives in ways we never imagined. Join us as we explore 3 revolutionary advances in neuroscience that are changing the world. Mapping the brain. When researchers began to map the human brain in the 1950s, they thought they had it all figured out by the 1960s. But today, they are realizing just how much they didn't know. The brain is a complex network of neurons that communicate with each other through electrical signals. But until recently, scientists couldn't actually see these signals in a living person. They could only observe the activity of neurons by measuring electrical signals in the brain, which tells us a lot about the brain's activity. But it doesn't tell us anything about the structure of the brain or how different parts of the brain are connected. This is why it's so important that scientists have developed new tools that allow them to actually see the brain in action. Brain-computer interface. One of the most exciting developments in neuroscience is the field of brain-computer interface, or BCI. BCI is a type of technology that allows people to control computers with their thoughts. It works by decoding the signals in the brain and translating them into actions on a computer screen. People with severe disabilities such as locked-in syndrome have been able to use BCI to communicate with the outside world for the first time in years. And as the technology improves, it will become easier for people with disabilities to use BCI to control their environment and even interact with other people. BCI is also being explored as a potential treatment for people with mental health disorders, such as depression and anxiety. By decoding the signals in the brain, scientists hope to develop new treatments that target specific areas of the brain and restore balance to people who are suffering from mental illness. Treating neurological disorders. For centuries, neurological disorders such as Parkinson's disease and Alzheimer's disease have been a mystery to doctors and scientists. But today, researchers are making progress in understanding the causes of these diseases and developing new treatments that can help people live longer, healthier lives. One of the most promising areas of research is in the area of gene therapy. Gene therapy is a treatment that involves replacing faulty genes with healthy ones, and it has the potential to cure some of the most devastating neurological disorders. In one clinical trial, for example, researchers were able to restore vision in blind people by replacing their faulty genes with healthy ones. Another exciting development in the treatment of neurological disorders is the use of artificial intelligence, or AI. AI is being used to develop new drugs that target specific proteins in the brain. These drugs have the potential to slow or even stop the progression of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's disease. These are just 3 of the many ways that neuroscience is changing the world.